Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is OLLY. I am your health and beauty pharmacist. And in this video, I'm going to be doing my August monthly roundup of all things beauty, all things health. We're going to be getting into some of my empties, some things that I've been loving, and some new things that I'm adding into my beauty routine. And of course, we're going to review my health and fitness goals and what I was able to accomplish in August. So if you're interested, please continue watching the video and let's get right into it. So let's start off with some of my empties. So it's a little bit of everything in here. So we're gonna start, I'm just gonna grab the first thing. I have a bag here that I've been keeping that I'm ready to throw away. I've been trying to record this video, so let's get this done so we can throw all this stuff away. Firstly, we are starting off with these ashwagandha gummies. So these are some ashwagandha gummies that I have been loving. Why I love these? They're gummies, first of all, and they're sugar-free. So I had been looking for a sugar-free option. I had originally tried like a capsule that I did finish it. That was like months ago, maybe even almost a year ago. And my issue was I just could not be consistent with taking it. So I said, let me find me a gummy. If I can find me a gummy, I will never forget to take it. You know, I do have a sweet tooth and I'm not ashamed about it. But this is sugar-free. So that was the number one thing I was looking for. It was a gummy. It tastes great. I will say when I originally was buying this, I probably bought like up to 10 bottles of this. When I originally bought this, it was a different texture. They did change the formula, but it's still fine. But it has 1,000 milligrams of ashwagandha in each serving, and each serving is 2 gummies. Only take 2 gummies, and I get the best. I just love ashwagandha for the sleep that I get. I feel refreshed. I feel energized. Whenever I do get some sleep, you get into that nice deep REM sleep. So like it says on here, you recharge, relax, and uplift. That's exactly what it does for me. So would highly recommend. I'll link the one that I get down below, but these are the bomb. And if you take ashwagandha, let me know. You do need to make sure you take it correctly and that you don't have any contraindications when taking ashwagandha. But me, I love it for me. So I started off with a supplement. I'm just going to continue on with any other supplements that I have just to kind of keep it all together. But the next empty that I have is going to be the OLLY, I believe that's how it's pronounced. OLLY hair multi-benefit blend Softgels. So this is the ultra strength. I did do a video about how I believed my hair was falling out. So this was one of the things that I bought for my hair supplement. Although previously, before kids, I used to take a hair supplement anyway. But I will say that this thing is pretty good. I was drawn to this because it doesn't have any like vitamin A or anything. Like I don't want like a hair, skin, and nail supplement. I just wanted something that was just for hair. So this has alma extract, which was another thing that excited me, keratin, copper, zinc, iron, biotin, of course, vitamin B12, vitamin D, and folate. So I did like the formulation of this hair blend, and it fit right into my supplement routine, which I was looking for because like I said, I didn't want something that was like a hair, skin, and nail. I just needed something that targeted mostly just the hair. Although biotin can work for hair, skin, and nails, of course, but sometimes when there's skin included, it has like vitamin A and some other vitamins that I'm not looking for. But we'll see if I'm going to continue this. I did enjoy it. I am also taking their prenatal vitamin, their prenatal soft gel. It's like a purple one. I don't know. I didn't bring it with me. A prenatal does not have to be only for pregnant women. I take a prenatal as my multivitamin. And since that has pretty much similar ingredients, I may just stop doing this and just continue on with my prenatal. So yeah, but I did really like this. The next supplement I have in my empties is going to be the Carlson Super Omega-3 gems. So actually, this is my first time getting their Super Omega-3 like wild caught bottle. That was because that was on accident. I've been buying Carlson's cod liver oil capsules for years. And so that was what I meant to order. But when I received this, I was like, I didn't realize I got this one, but it's still omega-3. The whole point is omega-3. I feel like I have like a high inflammatory type of body. So I try to eat low inflammatory foods for the most part. And omega-3s, I have acne prone skin, and research has shown to link some people who have acne prone skin to having low omega-3s. And this omega-3 includes like the EPAs, DHAs. I believe I do have a video that breaks down omega-3 and all of its good benefits. So if you are interested, I will link that video below. I did that video a while ago and it's still relevant. But yes, I love the Carlson brand. But yeah, I usually get the cod liver oil, the cod liver version. But this in general, just omega-3 supplementation is good for cardiovascular health and for skin health as well. But like I said, I did a video on this already. If you are interested, check that video out. So keeping with the supplements, I have the next empty is going to be this Nordic Naturals sugar-free children's DHA gummy chews. So this is also, omega-3s are great for brain health. Yes, very good for brain health. But yeah, this I bought for my kids. I have 2 kids, my daughter and my son, 5 and 3. And we emptied this out. I believe this came with 2 of these. Yeah, because it was a total of 30 in here. So we did empty this out. It's like a gelatin type of texture. For my kids, I bought this because they both have like eczema prone skin, and research has also linked omega-3s, fatty acids, with people with eczema prone skin has been shown to have a link to having low omega-3s. So my kids can be picky eaters. So of course, in general, diet is always first, but when that fails or when that is not always reliable, supplementation is great. And so I've been loving this, my kids have been loving this, and I have seen improvements in their skin. Okay, so I think that was all the supplements that have been emptied. Let's get into, it looks like we're gonna do body care. So my next empty is going to be moving into body care. This is ready to be thrown away. So yeah, I have 2 of these and yeah, they're ready to be thrown away. So actually I will start off by saying these are so this is Native's Nourishing Body Wash. I love their body washes. It's sulfate free, paraben free, dye free, petrolatum free. Okay, those words is petroleum, petrolatum, but yeah, it's free of that. This is the coconut and vanilla. Now, I also so honestly, when I first bought this was by mistake. They have this for nourishing moisture with niacinamide, and then their original does not have niacinamide, it's just regular. So I have been using the original for my kids. And so I think I saw this at Sam's Club or Costco, one of them. I'm at Costco now, but I think at the time I was still shopping at Sam's Club. And I had bought this thinking it was just a regular. And so my kid's skin kind of broke out in a rash, especially my daughter. She has sensitive skin. And I told you guys they have some eczema. And I'm like, what is going on? This is the same soap I always use. And I looked and I saw with niacinamide. So I don't know if this is like a higher amount of niacinamide or if the original had niacinamide, but the original, I had looked it up and I'm like, oh wait, I still had another bottle of the old one and it didn't say with niacinamide. So all that to say, make sure if you have sensitivity to niacinamide, get the original, it's great. But I bought this by mistake. Love it for myself, not for my kids. It leaves the skin soft, supple. It doesn't dry out my skin. I love the way I still feel clean, but moisturized. The scent is not overpowering. You know, some days, for me, I do have like scent, certain days, like my allergies and scent can be irritating to me and almost can cause me a headache, depending on what it is. But this is always just a great everyday scent to where it doesn't matter how I'm feeling, it's good. Next, I'm gonna go into some empties, some hair empties actually. My first hair empty, I did do a video about how I'm regrowing my hair. I big chopped for this is like maybe the third time in my life that I big chopped. Not a big deal, but I do wanna make sure I am taking care of myself and my hair. This first empty I have been using, it's not new, but this is a Shea Moisture Raw Shea Butter Deep Moisturizing Conditioner. This is so good, no protein. I needed a protein-free deep conditioner. They call it a deep moisturizing conditioner, but it's just like I wouldn't call it a deep conditioner, but it does soften the hair really nice. So it works well, love this. Have been using this probably for years since I was natural, but finally just went back to it, emptied it out, and my hair has been loving it. I absolutely love the smell of this. And you know, that little piece right there kind of irritates me that I couldn't get it out. But it was irritating me more trying to get it out. But I just said, you know what? We'll let it go. We will let it go. Next in my empties, this is also a conditioner. So this is the Soul Botanicals Monoi Moisture Slip Deep Conditioning Fertilizing Dip. It's protein and glycerin free. When I tell you this stuff is a beauty, it's a beautiful work that it does for my dry 4C hair. When I tell you it makes your hair so soft, it's so soft and smells so good. So this is an empty that I had before and I finally completed it. I'm working on, like, I have a big stash of things that I need to empty out before they expire out. But yes, loved it. My hair loves it, protein free. And I need more protein-free moisturizing conditioners for my 4C kinky hair, okay? Loving it, loving it, loving it. So I do want to replace this. I looked it up. It looks like it's only on her website. I didn't see it, like if I could buy it in store or anything. So I will repurchase on her website. Yeah, but I do have a few other conditioners to use. So before I repurchase, I need to use up my stash, but I will put this on my rotation. Okay, next in my empties, we're gonna start. We have the Ola Henriksen Pout Preserve Peptide Lip Treatment. So this is not a new item to me, obviously. I've probably bought this like 2 or 3 times now within the past years and years, but love this one. This is their original one. They only used to have this flavor scent profile. I don't know what you would call it, but they come in multiple flavors now, and I love their formulation for this. It's a peptide lip. Peptides have been really running my beauty routine lately. I've been loving peptides, so this is something that I've had for a while, and I definitely am replacing this, or I have replaced this, which we'll get to in a few. And one of my favorites has to stay in my beauty routine, Ola Henriksen's Pout Preserve Peptide Lip Treatment. So my next empty, that I have is the Lancome Tint Idole Ultra Wear All Over Concealer. This thing is done for. I tried to scrape everything out, but yeah, it's all gone. This was absolutely one of my favorite concealers that I've used. It goes on the skin so seamlessly. I also use the foundation for this as well. Unfortunately, I don't have the color on here. If I go back on my Sephora app, I'll be able to see what color I had, but it was just a perfect color. Now, I may have to use something different because for my actual foundation with this, for some reason, they discontinued my color. I don't know what happened. It was a perfect match. Been using that since I got married because that was the foundation I was using during my wedding because my sister did my makeup for my wedding and she recommended this foundation and I had been using it since then. So it was really sad when they discontinued my color and I'm just not understanding. So now I'm going to have to find a different brand. But loved it, loved this formula, loved the foundation. I did end up getting a different color in the foundation and it just isn't a perfect match. So if you have recommendations for another brand that will be a perfect color for me, please let me know. So that was all of my empties. Now we're going to get into some beauty products that I have been, some new finds that I have been loving. So if you watched my last roundup, you would have seen, and my hair routine, my healthy hair routine, you would have seen my light went out. I think we're gonna have to just keep it like that. Hopefully the video still looks great. But the Pattern Intensive Conditioner, so good, so good. My 4C hair has been loving this. I was looking for a conditioner that was protein free and that is what I found in this. I love the smell, the way it makes my hair feel so soft and fluffy. It's a different feeling that I'm used to. The type of moisture that it gives, it's like a hydrating moisturization that it seems to get deep into the cortex of my hair. I know, but it's just so good. It's not a greasy moisture. It's just really good. Between this and my empty, these two, so good. But yeah, love that. So it's the Intensive Conditioner, Moisture and Restoration. Love the smell. So this was like, this and the Hydrating Mist are the only products that I've ever tried from Pattern. But with this, the results that I've gotten from this, I'm definitely going to need to try some more of their products. So loving that. Keeping with hair, you may have noticed that I have, this is what I have in my hair right now is a, what is this? A wash and go. I have a wash and go. So I have been natural for the past years. It has been years. I'm above 30. In high school, oh gosh. It's probably been like over 20 years since I've been natural, which is crazy. Is it? Maybe. But anyway, I've been natural since I was like in high school and I have never done a wash and go. I just thought my hair just doesn't do it. I didn't even think I had a curl to my hair. Little did I know it's all about technique and products. And you do have to be patient. I can be a little, I don't know, there's certain textures and water dripping kind of, I just have certain aversions that I just do not like. But I think now that I'm grown older, I don't really have as much of an issue with that anymore. But the gel and the foam combo that I've been using are these two, and I've been loving it. This is the Do Be Curl Collection Crazy Sexy Curl. It's their supercharged honey all-in-one setting foam. It detangles, condition, define, hold, and shine. So I do this first, and then I layer it with the, this is called the Elegance Triple Action Super Strong Hold Styling Gel. And this is in the Moon fragrance. Love the smell. I rake it, I do this in little sections, and then I rake some gel on it and rake it through. Really wanna separate the curls. You know, a wash and go does take time, but what I love about a wash and go is that when it's set, you have a hairstyle for, this is day 9 now, and all I do is literally wake up and fluff. And that's what I need in my life right now. I need to wake up and fluff and go. And especially since I've been more active, trying to keep my workouts in, I don't have time to worry about what my hair is gonna be looking like. And with this Texas heat, it's too hot to be wearing wigs and extensions right now. I just cannot. I cannot. It was too hot. So I desperately needed a style that I could wake up and go, and I have been loving it with these 2 products. These are the only 2 products that I've ever tried with a wash and go. I will say, because of how active I am and I'm sweating a lot in my hair, it does start to flake a little, which is expected. But once these are finished, or at least when I finish this gel, I will see about another product or another gel that I could use just to see and experiment. So if you do have a recommendation for a hard holding gel, a super strong hold gel that you would recommend, please let me know below. Let me know. Don't gatekeep. Another product that I have been loving is the Good Molecules Super Peptide Serum. It helps target the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. So your girl, you know, I'm in my mid-30s and I want to make sure that I'm preserving everything, keeping the youth alive, all right? So I want to age well. I'm not afraid of aging, but I want to age well. So here, I really like this formulation. I've been really into all things peptides, and I believe that this formulation is pretty nice. When I do apply, what I like about it is that it dries like kind of matte-ish, not really matte, but there's no oil, no stickiness or anything. So it mixes and pairs well with other ingredient or the other products like my moisturizers and my sunscreen, but my vitamin C. It can pair well with other products and doesn't have any peeling. So I do really love that about it. I have been using it for maybe about 3 weeks now, and I mainly just use it in the mornings. So yeah, I've been enjoying it. I really do like the formulation. So another product that I have been enjoying is the CECRED Restoring Hair and Edge Drops. I know I owe you all an update on what it has been doing for my hair. I will be doing that update. Honestly, I had an issue with being consistent with it, and which is crazy because if you saw, you know, the results people were getting, why wouldn't you be consistent? Like, what's wrong with you? But we're working on that. I really love the smell of it. It smells so good. Like these scents that these new hair companies have been coming out with is just so sophisticated, so nice. Okay, let's see if we can. There we go. But yeah, it's like a nice purple color. It's just a water-based serum. It's just a nice, colorful, a purple pinkish hue to it. That's really nice. I do believe I've been getting some results with it. We'll have some side-by-side pictures to see what kind of results, but really have been loving this. Okay, so that was everything I have been loving recently. Now let's get into some of the new finds that I'm adding into my beauty routine and I'm excited to try. And the first one we're going to talk about, well, this one's new, but honestly, pretty much I did replace my OLLY lip peptide, the Pout Preserve Peptide Lip Treatment. But this time I did buy the strawberry sorbet the strawberry sorbet flavor or scent, and still loving it. Love that scent. They do have different ones now that come in different colors too and shades. So I decided to try this one and still loving it. Same formula, love it. Next, some things that I have been loving. So I've been using, or that I'm adding into my routine, just started using. So far, this has been great. This is the Cocoa Kind Revitalizing Eye Cream. It is an eye cream. So I haven't been using an under eye cream for a while, but I decided to get back into it. Why I chose this one is because it does say that, what does it say? Pretty much for puffiness, and I believe it helps with, okay, here it is. Our formula uses Persian silk tree to reduce the look of dark circles and puffiness while giving the eye area an overall smoother appearance. The hygienic metal applicator tip cools and soothes delicate skin. So I really liked, so far the formulation has been great. It does have like that metal tip, like it said, if you can see that, to apply, and I do really love that. It is a nice experience. I do like that it's not too thick, but it's good. It's a nice cream, and I don't think I'm gonna get any like buildup or like when you get like the little bumps or irritation under the eyes. I don't believe I'm going to get that with this formulation. So far so good. Next in my new additions is the In Beauty Project Mineral Sun Glow Deep Medium Sunscreen. So this is a mineral sunscreen. I'm always looking for a mineral sunscreen. Why, you may ask, is because I do have, I did get like melasma from when I was pregnant, and I just want to make sure I'm making sure that it stays at bay. Also, I do get hyperpigmentation when I'm out in the sun, and I do get occasional breakouts like the one I have right now, especially around my cycle. So yes, this helps to fade my dark marks and keep my skin even by making sure that when my dark marks are fading, that they are fading without, you know, adversity from the sun. And also for my melasma. But yeah, so far I've tried this once or twice. So far I like it. We'll see if I love it. I'm going to continue using it, and we'll have a final decision on that. Next up is going to be another Ole Henriksen item or product. This is their Strength Training Peptide Boost Moisturizer. So I technically did not like purchase this. This came free with some of the things I bought. I believe it was Ulta. And so it was nice because I had already had my eye on this. I told you I have been loving peptides recently and wanting to use more things with peptides in it. And this will be my first time opening this. I haven't tried this one yet, but I do want to start using it in my skincare routine. I am using another moisturizer right now, so we'll see when this gets into the routine. But if you've used this before, and you know, let me know how you felt about it if you have, just so I know. I'm excited to try it because it has peptides in it. Peptides will get my money every time. Lastly, what I've currently added to my routine. If you have been getting targeted by these ads, join the team. They got me. The ads got me. This is the Maylee's Get Dreamy Overnight Toning Body Whip. When I tell you I have been targeted by their ads, and I said, okay, let me give it a try. I believe it has melatonin in here. It's like this bluish purple color. There's melatonin, some other ingredients, milk thistle, and it said they claim that it helps with toning the body, overnight. I've been using it for on and off again. I need to be more consistent, but you know, I'm just a girl. And they got me with their targeting ads. Somehow, somewhere they were targeting me, and I just had to get it and try it for myself. We'll see if we get any results with it. Don't know if it's like actually science-based. You know, I'm a science girl, but I'm just a girl. Like I said, I'm just a girl. I'm just a girl that's had 2 kids, and it helps with, they claim that it can help with what they call it, fatty skin and cellulite. So we shall see how that goes, but this was just for fun. Sometimes I buy things because I just love health and beauty. I told you I love beauty. And sometimes you just want to play around. So we'll see if it works though. But they have reviews of people saying that it does. We'll get into, maybe we might get into what's in the ingredients. But I know there's melatonin in milk thistle oil. And then lastly, I wanted to talk about my health and fitness goals. This past last month, I was able to hit my second 4 weeks of making sure I'm working out 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. I have been incorporated more of lifting weights to tone up, and I've been consistent. I'll put a picture of my August Apple Fitness app. Like I'll pretty much close all of my rings at least 5 days a week. On the weekends, I just try to chill. I may do like a core workout, but for the most part, I may not do anything at all. Just keep it up with my kids and spending time with my family and keeping my house together is enough. And yeah, making sure I'm increasing in the amount of protein I've been taking has been another goal of mine. I don't really count calories, and I have not been counting my macros or anything, but I'm just making sure I'm eating the right portions. And so far I have been getting results with that, if I say so myself. So yeah, it's all about shedding the fat for me. And I've been enjoying my workouts. I've been enjoying my food, and just making sure I'm taking care of me, making sure that our hormones are balanced, making sure that we are having more longevity activities. So I am enjoying myself while I get my body in shape and to where I want it to be. So I am enjoying getting to my goals. We don't have to suffer while trying to get to your goals. I want to enjoy it, and you can. I think right now I'm incorporating intermittent fasting for when I can do it. It's only recently, especially during that second 4-week phase in my 90-day goals, which was August, I was doing a lot of intermittent fasting during the mornings. But recently I've moved away from that. Because I started lifting more weights, I be hungry and I'm trying to get more lean. So making sure I just cut anything bad for the most part out and just enjoy a wholesome diet that's balanced and wholesome. But yes, so if you have made it to this part, thank you so much for watching. If you have any new beauty finds, any new health finds that you're incorporating into your routine, or you're looking into trying, please leave them down below. Let me know, and always remember to stay healthy, stay beautiful, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.